Steve. These guys are not disappointing us. Another really good heat here. Talking about fantastic pre-run looking cars. That's what they are, all 8 of these. Tough heat.
Big shot there. 44, heavy on the throttle, put himself up in
12 minutes, well, on 3 tires, and I think he was a real key factor in
for a little bit of the wear and tear of these battles.
Maybe Kurt Brinkman again doing a nice job in that 14X on 3 tires. Shot there from Joey Braun, but ooh, great job by Jeremy Heinen there again doing. And they proved that last night. Oh, again, Heinen gets up under. Boy, so close. Off to that 14X of Kurt Brinkman. Lost a tire early, and now he's just hanging around out there.
Thank you for being with us. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more, join us on DerbyNation.tv. Get your ticket there, and you can watch the entire show live for the rest of the weekend.
But all 4 on each team still getting after it.
Top right corner of the track.
Picking on my buddy. Oh, boy. Big hit there by Joey Braun. Pushing Bradley Kish into the wall, and he may be tied up. Drivers, let them go.
Green flag's out, cars are rolling. First contact made by Braun.
Well, again, these cars look really good, folks. You got to understand, these guys, both teams had tough battles last night to get out of their initial heat. They went back and put them together, so some of these cars look like they've been worked on for 6 months, and they just brought them in, even though they're lightly used. Talking about fantastic pre-run looking cars. That's what they are, all 8 of these.
Sean Reese was here last night competing, was our MWFA.
Go, let him go. That tire belonged to. Unbelievable. Might be Bradley Kish or
hard to see from this.
No, I think it's Kurt Brinkman in the 14X maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, 14 is 33 wheel in it.
And we talked about these drivers last night, Steve. Some of these guys drive better on 3 than most of us drive on 4. So, again, how long you can survive and advance to help your team advance is what it's all about. And we said Devin Allen last night probably went 10, 12 minutes on 3 tires, and I think he was a real key factor in Team SRDB getting out of a very tough heat.
Big shot there. 44, heavy on the throttle, put himself up into the berm. Here comes Allen.
Ooh. Well, Bradley Kish, he went after it, and then he got a shot of his own, that 9894 from Devin Allen.
Braun's 131 across the track, makes good contact there on the passenger front of that vehicle.
Bradley Kish gets another shot from Jeremy Heinen, giving him a little bit of a ride.
Jeremy in the number 2 under the watchful eye of his dad, Jeff. Jeff always wanting to be protective of the boy, make sure he's making the right calls out there.
Yeah, well, I got a chance to talk to Jeremy this afternoon, and I said, hey, he came through, and I said, what'd Dad think last night? He goes, well, Dad always finds fault. And I said, well, that's what dads do. I said, Dad's your biggest fan, brother. He goes, I know that too.
Starting to see some attrition here as these cars start to suffer a little bit of the wear and tear of these battles.
Maybe Kurt Brinkman again doing a nice job in that 14X on 3 tires. Takes a little shot there from Joey Braun, but ooh, great job by Jeremy Heinen there. Again, we talked to Jeremy last night about, you got a chance to get under somebody, you could take him over. And Jeremy did a nice job there. Good sportsmanship, pulls right out from under him and lets him back down. And look at that back end to Jeremy Heinen. You talk about a weapon, Steve. I mean,
oh, yeah.
That 2 car. Gotcha. We didn't talk about it, Steve. B&L Excavation, they're the guys that put the track together, and they're the guys that are doing all of our track crews. So big shout out to them as our round 2 Heat 8 sponsor. And again, really pleased with those guys. Early they got a little heat about the track, and they said, guys, trust me, we know what we're doing. And then they proved that last night. Oh, again, Heinen gets up under. Boy. So close
couldn't
there.
get any closer to going over without falling over.
Yeah, that was Brian Rolls, and he's still up on 2 wheels, but Jeremy Heinen will probably get out from under him here.
A couple of aluminum cans on the track there from that impact.
Wow. The way that back end of Heinen's car is set up, Steve, he can get under about anybody out there.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a tire destroyer, too.
Easy to kind of get lost in the battles here. There's battles happening on both sides of the track. Team Blackout was working on one of the SRDB machines there on the right-hand side of the screen.
And just big props to that 14X of Kurt Brinkman. Lost a tire early, and now he's just hanging around out there. You really like to look at Joey Braun, that 131 wagon. He gave Bradley Kish a little kiss on the passenger side.
Kish using the other car as sort of as a blocker and almost paid the price for it there. Heinen getting under him for the 3rd or 4th time.
And you can see the front end of Daniel Kiss, that 48 wagon. I mean, he is really taking a beating there. He's starting to bow in the front. Still trying to give it back, those 2 wagons. Braun and Kish going at each other.
Heinen in a soft spot there. Got a little bit of a hole dug. Was able to drive himself out of it.
As we thought, Steve, these guys are not disappointing us. Another really good heat here. Daniel Kish getting 2 shots from Team SRDB and trying to drive out of that corner.
9894 keeping him against that
Devin
burn.
Allen saying, I want to keep you here, big fella, but he finds his way out. Great job by Daniel Kish in that 48. Get out of harm's way. Now 14X of Kurt Brinkman down here. He got out of it. I thought he was hung up there, Steve, with only 3 tires, but he found his way out.
Perseverance.
Folks at home, you're seeing a really good heat. I mean, those of you out there on Speed Sport, we appreciate you and the time you'll be able to spend with us. And again, once your time runs out, I don't know when that is, sooner than later probably. Maybe, if you like what you see, jump over to DerbyNation.tv. Because I'll tell you what, you're seeing good stuff right now. We hope you appreciated what you've seen. Trying to give you a show.
Plenty more heats of action still to come here today. Pro and Pro Lite divisions, as well as full-size Pro Stock division heats and the full-size Elite Light heats. So lots of action still to come.
Yeah, and you're going to get fresh cars on the track too. I mean, these guys are giving you a good show, and these are pre-run cars already. And those fresh cars, I mean, there's going to be some good, including your Aussie. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we have a female driver who we are really impressed with as well.
Those of you that have joined us on Speed Sport 1, thank you for being with us. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more, join us on DerbyNation.tv. Get your ticket there, and you can watch the entire show live for the rest of the weekend.
Right now, you still got 8 strong, Steve, and again, we're starting to, get a little weary out there. Bradley Kish is smoking and it's getting hot, but all 4 on each team still getting after it.
Top right corner of the track.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Heinen's over on the left-hand side of the track.
Ryan Roll still down here in a battle with Brady Allen. Devin Allen taking Kurt Brinkman for a ride in that wagon.
Kurt doing a good job of staying mobile on 3 wheels.
And here comes the help. The cavalry. Brian rolls in that number 10. And I don't like you picking on my buddy. Oh, boy. Big hit there by Joey Braun. Pushing Bradley Kish into the wall, and he may be tied up. Daniel Kish over in the corner. I don't know if he's dropped the stick yet.
Looks like he has.
Well, right now it almost looks like the Sharks are in the water. Team SRDB.
10 breaks off. Ryan Roll is the last surviving driver for Team Blackout, I believe. That should leave us with all 4 of the Team SRDB drivers.
Haven't seen a red flag yet, so we'll see if
We got something happening in the right-hand corner of the track. So
still got the 44, Bradley Kish, still hanging around. And now he lets it go. So, again, another outstanding heat. Good run by Team SRDB. Devin Allen, the captain, team out of Lima, Ohio. Bill, take it away.
Okay, I'm down here with Brady Allen. Brady, that was a heck of a heat. You guys had to work real hard to make it out of that one tonight.
Yeah, you know, every heat's going to be a tough task to get through, and these guys are, very good at what they do. And, luckily we ended up getting the win today and move on to tomorrow.
Cars aren't looking too bad. All 4 of them look like they're in pretty decent shape. Got a little bit of work to do on them tomorrow to get ready for round 3.
Yeah, and we'll go through every nut and bolt on these cars to make sure they're 100% dialed in to, our liking and, see how the weekend goes.
All right, congratulations. Good luck tomorrow.